talk about let's switch the subject to NGNs, right?
You want to tell them what
Hey.
that means?
Nah, not
We'll
really.
hold it.
They'll figure it out. Context clues, right?
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing, man. If being successful in anything was easy, everybody would be successful. Let me lay the groundwork by saying that. If success was easy to obtain, everybody would be successful.
It wouldn't be hard at all to be successful, bro.
With that being stated, people,
talk to them,
we
man.
have to stop setting goals and then allowing our mind to create these excuses for us not to achieve those goals or for us not to act on those goals. Let me expound on that a little bit, man. You have two interior forces working against each other, right?
Consistently, all day, every day, whether you realize
all
it or
day,
not.
every day. It's never going to change. It's how you are. You just got to deal with it, right? Know it. Know that you have those two forces working against each other. Okay, that's the first step. Now, okay, how can we deal with a more balanced, you know what I mean, life? You know, how can I balance these forces out? Bro, you have one force, which is your mind, right? Your mind's so, and this ain't come from nobody. This is just me talking from, out of deep thought.
Yeah.
Your mind I feel like has one purpose, and that purpose is to make you as comfortable as it can make you. With that being stated, right, that level of comfort can be more damaging to you than helpful, right? So what do I mean by that, right? Okay, we all know the things that we have to do to gain a certain level of success or be successful in anything. The things we have to do are uncomfortable to achieve that, right? Well, that goes directly against what your mind is telling you. For instance, I was 220. I ain't tell you this either, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and make this announcement right here. I was 220. Okay. I was 220 pounds. November, I think it was around the 6th or the 7th, something like that. I know it was prior to Thanksgiving. I was 220 something pounds, like 222 or something like that. And I told myself, I said, hey, listen, I'm gonna commit to doing a certain level of physical activity daily until I get to where I want to be at from a weight and overall healthy lifestyle standpoint, right? So I committed to doing this thing, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Of course, if it was easy, like I said earlier, everybody would do it.
It'd be natural. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
exactly. So I committed to doing this thing, man, and my mind was working directly against me. So I told myself, listen, I'm going to run daily, at least 5 days out the week. And I'm going to do other things, weightlifting, and other things like that, right? Well, I'd be lying if I sat here and told you that my mind didn't create excuses for me to not put myself in an uncomfortable situation so I can achieve that level of success, that level of health, that level of weight loss. That was my original goal, right? So like the third day, I was like, okay, you know what? It's cold outside. And mind you, it was single digits.
Yeah.
It's cold outside. The wind's blowing. The gym is on post and I don't have access to post. And all these things, bro, my mind was telling me, hey, you know what? This ain't the best time. You feel what I'm saying? This isn't the best time. It's cold outside. You don't want to get sick. All this stuff, my mind was just feeding me. And no cap, I'm sitting here having this conversation with myself, and I'm like, you know what?
And the thing is, bro, like, really, bro, sometimes it could be valid points. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the temperature that low, you most susceptible to getting sick. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
But here's the thing, right? the other force inside me, because you have your mind, and then you have I need to make a name for it too. What you want to name that joint, man?
I don't know. Is it like your upper mind? I don't know. Like your spirit, your high level of thinking, and what your normal base level of thinking is? I don't know. How can we put that in
Let's
a
call that.
word?
For now, we're just gonna use higher level of thinking, right?
All right, elevated thinking.
Elevated mind.
Your
My
elevated
uncharted
mind.
mind. There we go. My uncharted mind. My uncharted mind was like, bruh, it's gonna be cold for the next couple days, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like you can easily get on post. It's just a matter of do you want to get on? Do you want to drive or not? Like all these excuses that you putting out here to not run, to not go do this physical activity, they're invalid. You feel what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about like you said, Cole. You more susceptible to getting sick. You ain't getting sick, bruh. You ain't getting sick, bruh. You so acclimated to this weather out here right now. Your body cool. You straight.
You
Put some
good,
clothes
bro.
on. Go run. You feel what I'm saying? And so for me, man, I had to make a decision. I had these two forces, man. I had my mind, and then I had my uncharted mind. Right? They was playing tug of war.
Well, you just put a
right?
whole nother level on that bit, boy.
But then I made a decision, right? Because I have the final decision on which way I want to fall.
Mm-hmm.
I can either fall into, the 99% of space that's given by my mind, which is that level of comfort, or I can choose to fall into that 1%. That level of uncomfortableness, right? We got to come up with a better word for that too. But that level of uncomfortableness that's going to allow me to get to my desired goal. I lean to the left, man. I said, listen, I understand what this side is trying to do to me. It's trying to make me comfortable. It's trying to, keep me on the couch. It's trying to
keep you
snuggle
safe.
me up tight. It's trying to, let me eat good, eat the pieces, it's trying to do all this stuff, right? It's going to make me feel good in the moment. But in the long run, it's not gonna have any positive effect on me. It's just gonna make me feel good and comfortable right now. So yeah, I lean to the left. And here's the thing, bro. Like we all have the power to lean left. That's what's crazy, bro. People don't even realize it. All you have to do is just have the discipline to say, you know what? Hey, I realize this tug of war is going on between my mind and my uncharted mind.
Now pick what side you gonna
slide
help
with uncharted, man. Because I know everything I did up to this point ain't working. Everything I did up to this point was my mind taking charge, right? I was falling into that 99%. Right? Everything that got me to where I am today, this level of unhappiness, came from leaning into the mind speaking.
The comfortable side, yeah.
So now I'm making a decision. And we all have the option to make this decision. I'm going with Uncharted. You feel me? And 5-10 years from now, we're gonna look back on this day. We're gonna look back on that moment that I decided to make that decision and see where we at. We still growing with y'all. So I don't know how I'm gonna turn out. But I know what I've been doing up to this point ain't working.
It hasn't gotten me anywhere.
Why continue to lean into that? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Why would I continue to be comfortable?